up, guys? How's it going? Travis and Susie here from the Wolf Hunterz, and we got a reaction video for you. We have a link in our description box. Looks like this one. You click it, you pick it. You can request music, movie scenes, comedy skits, live performances, documentary segments. We've got race car drivers, motorcycle racing, sports, you name it. All for the Wolf Hunterz Reactions channel for you to watch and request. Today's video is brought to you by Tim, bringing us Kenny Chesney. This is Young. I believe this is our first reaction video on our channel to Kenny Chesney. I said this song is Young, I think. Tim's got a note here.
Tim says, hello once again to the great Mr. Travis and great Mrs. Susie.
Thank you.
As always. Hope all is well with you too. When I was younger, I had a lot of friends. The times, the things we did, the memories and the stories, and some fond ones. Perhaps someday I might make a video and tell a few.
Yeah.
They are too long to write and be read. Mr. Travis, if I were born in the same era, I could tell we'd have been great friends and had our own memories. I like to watch and listen to this song as it brings back my wild and younger days with my friends. Hope you enjoy. Catch you soon.
Well, I'm glad you think that, Tim.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and feel free to comment below.
Looking back now, well, it makes me laugh. We were growing our hair, we were cutting class. Knew it all already, there was nothing to learn. We were striking matches just to watch them burn. Listen to our music just a little too loud. We were hanging in there with the outcast crowd. Heading to the rapids with some discount beer. It was a long train trestle, but we had no fear. And man, I don't know where the time goes, but it sure goes fast.
Do country music artists like to perform on bridges? Because I've seen a pattern here.
I didn't even think of that.
It's just something I took notice where I'm like,
so
is that
funny.
the same bridge? But yeah, it seems like that's
I mean,
thing.
it's cool.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. I love this. I love seeing all the home video footage. I love home videos. Like, even ever since I was younger, I would just want to watch home videos and just...
I've watched some of her home videos, by the way.
Because it makes me feel happy and it makes me feel nostalgic and... you know, it just gives you good feelings. So, and usually, home videos are recordings of something awesome. Like, especially, you know, especially long ago when you didn't have a camera in your pocket, you know, you were only filming when...
It's a birthday.
Yeah, or like
Christmas.
An event, or you were just playing around with your friends. You guys got like a video camera and are doing... I don't know.
Dances on your roof.
Dances on your roof for a class. That was a class project.
Yeah, your teacher was like, go on the roof and do a dance.
Whatever, it was cool.
Where the time goes, but it sure goes fast. Just like that, we were wannabe rebels that didn't have a clue. Rock and roll t-shirts and our typically bad attitude. Had no excuses for the things that we've done. We were brave, we were crazy, we were mostly young. Young.
When I was young, I would have jumped off that bridge into the water for fun. Just saying.
Talked a good game, we were out with the guys, but in the back seat we were awkward and shy. Girls were a mystery that we couldn't explain, and I guess there are some things that are never gonna change. Man, I don't old t-shirts and our typically bad attitude. Had no excuses for the things that we'd done. We were brave, we were crazy, we were mostly young. 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 Yeah, wishing we were older. Young. Hey, I wish it wasn't over. Man, I don't know where the time goes, but it sure goes fast. Just like that, we were wannabe rebels, didn't have a clue. And our rock and roll t-shirts and our typically bad attitudes. Had no excuses for the things that we'd done. We were brave, we were crazy, we were mostly young. Young. Hey, and wishing we were older. And wishing it wasn't over.
That's a well-written song.
That's so fun.
Great video.
So nostalgic.
Yeah.
You know, does go quick.
Yeah.
Goes quick. And, you know, I think that when you're younger, you're like, oh, I think about this all the time, that, like, when I was younger, I thought my parents, like, couldn't hear me or didn't understand. And now as, like, an adult, I'm like, oh, my gosh, they knew everything that I was doing. And, of course, they understood. They were just there, like, 5 seconds ago. You know, but you just seem to think that there's light years in between you and your parents when you're young, and then the older you get, the more you realize they understood all along, and you probably should have listened to a word or a thing or two that they were saying, you know?
Yeah. Tim, honored that I'd be somebody that you would be friends with. So thank you for that one. Guys, I'm going to put, nope. See that link? If you want to request a reaction video, find that link in the description box below. We'll probably put something up here on the screen for you guys to watch. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, stay tuned, stay positive.
We love you guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
I just wanna break my leg.